Today is July the 1st, 2020. Today I want to look at the book of Psalms 139, verse 14. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. The word fearful there does not mean something to be afraid of, but it means something awesome. I am awesomely and wonderfully made. I was in a pharmacy the other day and was watching video they had, and it said that it takes 200 muscles to bat one eye. And I thought that was so interesting. So I did a little more research about the human body, and here's some things I found. I'm going to have to read some of this from my notes because I can't remember all of this. Your body is made up of 60 trillion cells. 60 trillion. Those 60 trillion cells make up 200 different tissues in your body, like muscle tissue and heart tissue and pancreas and stomach and all the different tissues that we have in our body. And they all came from a single cell at conception. Now then, each of these 60 trillion cells have something in it called DNA. A strand of DNA is about 5 feet long, if you take it out, about 5 feet long, but it is only 50 trillionth of an inch wide. Now then, if you would take all of our DNA and could hook them together, all 60 trillion of them, they would reach for about 5 billion miles. That would be about 5 times the sun and back. But if you would take the DNA that would reach just to the sun, it would weigh 1/50th of an ounce. Now, God has done some marvelous things in doing that. Well, we go on here. Your lungs have a surface about the size of half of a tennis court. You inhale about 23,000 times a day. Each of your ears have 1,000,000 moving parts that vibrate at 20,000 times a second. Your 60,000 miles of blood vessels, and that's hard to believe, but you take all the blood vessels out of your body and stretch them out together, end to end, they'd reach about 60,000 miles, or if you put them around the equator, it'd reach around the Earth about 2 times. Your heart, in a 75-year lifespan, if you live to be 75, your heart will have pumped 60 million gallons of blood, and it does that 24 hours a day and never stops. Your eyes make 100,000 separate movements every day. Your feet have 26 bones in each foot. They are moved by muscles and held together by ligaments. You have 33 complex joints in each foot and 4 arches in each foot. In an average lifetime, your feet will carry you between 150 and 200,000 miles. That's amazing. Now, that's just a very few of the facts about our body, but that's enough to give you an idea. One time when I was in Georgia, on a back road, I came across a large old pecan grove. All of the old pecan trees were lined up exactly in rows, both directions. Now, I don't think there's a person on earth that would say that those pecan trees grew that way slightly by accident on their own. Everyone that I know would say someone planted those. But here the human body is many times more complex than that grove of pecan trees. Yet there's some people that say, oh, it just happened by accident. I don't see how. Listen, God made us, and we are fearfully and wonderfully made. What a God we have, and what a Savior we have. It's amazing to me all the wonderful things that man has been able to accomplish. And it's even more amazing to me to think that God could make a man that could accomplish all of this. But isn't it marvelous that He loves us? What a God. Have a great day today. I'll see you in the morning.